Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to another Chart Nerd TA video. We're going to be diving into Cardano today, doing some technical analysis for you guys. So we're looking here on the monthly time frame. Now, straight away, there's a couple of things that I've noticed here. Just going off of data-driven information and charts here, you can see that from this low in 2020 that Cardano put in during COVID, okay, from that low, we was trying to get back up to this high here, back in 2018. Okay, so Cardano was at a price then of around 39 cents. Okay, so what happened here, okay, is you had this low and you're starting to retrace to this high. Okay, you came up to the 0618, fell back to the 050 for support at 83 cents, and then you came up and tackled this one fib. Okay, and this is what gave us this insane run, this large leg bull run. Okay, and you can see that from this low retracing to this high, Cardano came up to $2.65, which was actually the 1618 target of this impulsive move. So once you start to tackle out of this one fib, okay, and you start to break previous resistance, you have higher targets, okay, and you can see you came up, you came back to the 1272 for support, and then again you came up to the 1618, but this was where we met resistance, and I've since started this retracement. Okay, so forgive me, I do need to turn my phone on silent. We started that retracement, okay, and now we're looking for support. So this was an impulsive wave target met, an impulsive move met, okay, and it was a whopping bull run, okay. It was absolutely insane. From that low going up to that 1618, you know, that was 14,000% for Cardano. So it's no wonder, okay, that what goes up, guys, must come down. Okay, people are absolutely pooing themselves, but this is relatively common in a bear market. Okay, it's relatively common. So one thing that I'm looking for here right now, okay, from this high, we figured out that was a target. It's been met. Right now, we're retracing. Okay, so for me, I think what's happening is we're going from this high, okay, the all-time high, retracing back down to this low, because this is where we came up, we came back for support, and then broke out. Okay, so this is the low that we're currently retracing to, and Cardano hasn't actually back tested this high or this low since it's broken out. So this might be a key sign here, potentially, that we're looking to come back down for support. And where could that be? Well, looking at this fib, if all is fair and well and dandy, okay, we're coming down to the 0618 right now, which sits at 31 cents, okay, which is these lows here, okay, and at the same time ties up with this 1618 area, this previous resistance that we had back in 2018, okay, and you're looking to come back and hold that for support. If you start to lose this 31 cents, for me, straight away, your next target for support, guys, is back down here at around 15 to 18 cents, I think I was looking at, okay, and you'd have a key support sort of band around that area. And as I said, it's an area since you've broken out of, you haven't actually really come back and tested for support. So if Cardano does start to lose this 0618 area, I would be looking for that sort of drawdown where you're just going to get pushed down to these sort of levels, look to retest this high, back test previous resistance, turn it to support, and at that point, then Cardano starts to get its run. So if we was to look for something like that on the larger time frames here, and we was to lose support, and not hold this 31 cents, then for me, you're looking at a short opportunity straight off the back. Okay, if you start to lose that 31 cent area, you're looking at a short of around 52% to 53%, coming back to retest this high. Just reassurance, guys, it would be healthy. I think it would be healthy for you know, for such a move to come back for a healthy level of support would not be. It would not be negative for the project. Okay, a lot of people get flooded off by the price action, but you just got to look at the project itself. You know, Cardano's been one of the staples for quite a long time now, and is getting things done basically. Whether how long it takes, you know, good things take a long period of time to build. You know, and it has had its issues along the way, don't get me wrong, but as a blockchain itself, I think it's amazing tech. So, you know, looking at Cardano here, there's one more thing I wanted to point out. So looking here on the monthly time frame, you can see you've got this very strong level of resistance above us for Cardano here. But at the same time, I've been looking at this pattern, okay? So from where we was holding support here on the 1272 on the way up to this all-time high, you can see that there's this, so you've got these wicks, which was the 1272, okay, where you held support on the 1272 and you got that impulsive break to the 1618. You met the top target, and right now, since this pattern, you've been sort of coming up and coming down in some sort of falling wedge, okay, resistance and support, and you're literally caught between a rock and a hard place. So for me, I think if you start to hold this 0618 here and start to tackle out of this resistance, whenever Cardano starts to tackle out of this descending resistance it has here, that for me is your go signal. If you was to start to come down all the way to the bottom here and retest this area for support, as we said on this high that we haven't back tested, if we was to get down to that point and break out of this trend line and equally this falling wedge, okay, because this is some sort of falling wedge pattern, once you start breaking out, you're gonna retrace to the all-time high. I'm sorry, why did I say that was $2.65 for the all-time high? The all-time high is $3. Sorry, forgive me, correct me. I was wrong, but yeah, so the $3 all-time high. So once you start to break out, okay, and you do start to break out of this pattern, let me just make this a bit more clear for you guys. So once Cardano does start to break out of this pattern here, where you're caught like this, so you got resistance, support, coming up to resistance, coming back for support. If you can come all the way down to this channel, find support and in that 18 to 15 cent area around here, this is an amazing, I think that would be an amazing opportunity. I really do think it would be an amazing opportunity. So yeah, that's basically a quick update for you on Cardano, okay? Right now, you're looking to hold 32 cents, I think I said it was, wasn't it? Okay, so from that all-time high, retracing to that low, what we need to do currently to see some good upside or some sort of potential move here, we need to break above, hold the 0618 at 31.4 cents, okay, and start to tackle out of this trend line. If Cardano can coil up in this sort of area here and form some sort of low and eventually break out, I think then that's giving you a sign that you're breaking out of this multi-month resistance on our heads and you're looking to retrace to the all-time high. So just get this on your charts, guys. Again, on the weekly, I think it shows up even better on here. So you can see you've got the all-time high up here, you've got this level of resistance, okay, and this has been resistance on this trend line, and then you've got support. You've come back down for this wick here of support, and again, as I've said, you're literally stuck between a rock and a hard place waiting for a breakout, and you could just literally get squeezed into this corner. And even so, if you do start to lose this, just look for this area for support. Okay, look for this area of support. You can see you've got support here. Okay, and this was previous resistance. You came up, met it as resistance, broke out, and since breaking out back here, you haven't actually back tested it. So retracing back to that for support would not surprise me in the near short term, the next couple of months. One more thing that gives a little bit of confluence to this is that, again, if you look at the EMAs here on the weekly, you had this death cross. You've been hitting your head on the 20 ever since. Okay, you was holding support here, and you was holding, what price was it that ADA was holding here? It was around 40 cents. You was holding that, but you've lost it. You've turned it to resistance, and right now you're being pushed down. So it wouldn't surprise me. This is what happens. You get overextended from the EMAs, you coil back into them, you try to break through. If you fail and you hit your head, you do start to get forced down, just like you did here. Okay, you had this move down, you came back into the EMAs, okay, you got rejected. What happened? You had another move. Right here, you've come back into the EMAs, you're being rejected, expect another move. And as I've said, look for that 15 to 18 cent area, because that's an area that the ADA hasn't back tested since it broke out back in where was it broke out? 2020 somewhere. So get those on your target, get them on your sheets, guys. Okay, you're looking for 31 to 32 cents. If you lose that and the 0618 on this retracement I showed you on the monthly, then you're looking to come back down to these 15 to 18 cent areas. Okay, guys, so that's a quick update for you today on Cardano. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please do like, comment and subscribe. From Chart Nerd TA, take care, peace out.